Hi netizens, a very quick one. I have a logarithmic equation given and the question reads thus. Find y if 2 log y is equal to half log of 16 minus log 2 plus 2 log 3. You know logarithm of a number as the power to which a base must be raised to give an ordinary number. So that is what logarithm is. At this point, if you look at this, you observe that what I'm having is what? A kind of logarithmic equation. To solve this, I'll quickly observe the necessary laws, the necessary rules that bind what? Logarithm. So the first thing I need to do is to recall I will need to recall the power rule. In that power rule, let's take for instance, you have a log b. In power rule, a log b, this a which is the coefficient of log b will come as the what? Power. So we'll have log b raised to power a. Is there anywhere we need such? Yes. There is here. There is here. And there is here. So power rule is necessary in getting this solution. This becomes log y raised to power 2 is equal to, this becomes log 16 raised to power half minus log 2 then plus log 3 raised to power 2. That is the importance of what? Power rule. Now at this point, I will need to simplify each term. This is log 16 raised to power half. You know, 16 raised to power half is something as what? Root 16. Of course, root 16 is what? 4. So that is what we have here. Log y squared is equal to log 4 minus log 2 plus, you know what this is? It becomes what? Log 9, because 3 squared is what? 9. What else do we need at this point? Then we need to think of the quotient and what? Product rule. In quotient rule, first of all, let me recall this. Recall quotient and product rule. Now in quotient rule, if you have log a minus log b, log a over b, that is what quotient rule has for us. Then what about product rule? In product rule, if you have log a plus log b, that becomes log a times b, which is what? Log ab. All these things must be put into consideration in order to get this solution. We'll have log y squared is equal to log, like I said, 4 divided by what? 2, then times 9. Yes, quotient rule, 4 divided by 2. Product rule times 9. So that is what we have right here. Therefore, log y squared is equal to 4 divided by 2, of course, is what? 2. So we'll have 2 times 9. In that case, we are having log y squared is equal to 2 times 9, which is log 18. We're almost through. The next thing you need to do is to recall the general rule in logarithm. And that general rule states that for every logarithmic equation, there must be a corresponding index equation. So this is the logarithmic equation. It must correspond with that of what? Index equation. So in that case, I'll have y squared is equal to 18. What should I do at this point? I'll collect the square root of both sides. Square root will cancel square. So our y is going to be root 18. Of course, 18 is not a perfect square. So at this point, I will have to think of a sodic operation by saying y is equal to root 9 times root 2. Of course, inside 18 we can have 9 times 2, so we root them. So y is going to be square root of 9 is what? 3. Of course, 2 is not a perfect square, so we drop it in sodic form, which is what? Root 2. That becomes our final answer. So the value of y in this logarithmic equation is what? 3 root 2. Bye bye.